Hi, I'm State Fire Marshal Butch Browning. This week's Marshal message is, if you love it, then show it. Gosh, we talk all the time about appreciation and telling people thank you. But if you love what your fire department is doing, if you love a program that your firefighters are participating in, if you just love the fact that they come to work every day with a set of passion and a set of service values that are just so amazing, then you need to show them that you love that. How do we do that? Taking time out your day to sharing a cup of coffee with these guys and gals in the firehouse. Taking time to share a meal. Or actually taking time on your day off, whether it be a Saturday or after hours at night, just to go into the firehouses and just to show them that you appreciate what they do. If you really love things, you want to be around it. I've seen a lot of fire service leaders that can never leave the fire station because they really love it. And I think there's a lot of great things that are done every day in the world around us, and we just don't take time to show them that we appreciate it. But it goes outside of what your firefighters do. I'm a big proponent of your department being part of the community, not apart from the community. So you've got to find the things in your community that you really love, whether it be things associated with the youth, things associated with the retired portions of your community, or the mainstream of what your elected officials are doing every day. If you love what's going on in your community, the way you show it is you make your department a part of that, and you give them roles in the success of the things that you love. You can never go wrong by building relationships. And I'll say this, I've heard it many times, people don't know how much you care until they know how much you care. So remember, together we could bring about better safety, better service, and a better quality of life to all in Louisiana. If we loved it, we showed it. Now, let's hear from this week's local leader.
I'm Jimmy Bryant, Chief Operating Officer for the City of Monroe, former fire chief for the city, and a transplant from Shreveport, Louisiana. I'd like to take this minute to thank Chief Browning and his staff for asking me to participate in this worthwhile effort to communicate with some of his constituents. And I'd like to just thank you guys for listening to me. Today, I've been given a topic to talk about, which is, if you love it, show it. And when I first heard about that, my mind went to back when I was in high school, dating my then sweetheart, now my wife, for 37 years. And in order for me to get her attention, I had to show her certain things: commitment, respect, and I had to be persistent. But in doing that, man, I would pick her up for school, take her home from school, we'd go eat pizza, we'd go to movies. But I grew very deeply in love with her, married my childhood sweetheart. And in order to show someone you love them, there's certain things you have to do. And that same thing applies in your job. Do you still have compassion for it? Are you still excited about going to work? Or are you disgruntled? Do you take initiative to do things without being told? Do you try to do things that's going to make the organization better and more appreciated? Does the public see it? Do they see that same passion, that same zeal? It goes to how you carry yourself, how your appearance is, your grooming, how you take care of your equipment. Is it clean? If you're a firefighter, is the hose, loaded properly? Is it sloppy? Are the trucks always dirty? When I go around to some of the city departments, I pay close attention to their equipment. I pay close attention to how well it's maintained. I look at the work product to see, does it reflect what we want the citizens to see and know about us? And it carries a long-term effect, even to when we go and we ask them to support us. Because as a city entity, we are funded through taxes and fees. And so we don't want to get to that point where we're struggling to get these people to support us. And we show them our appreciation by doing our best every day to give them the best service that we possibly can. If you love your job, let the public know it. If you love your job, let your coworkers know it. If you love your job, let your family know it by that excitement that is displayed in you every morning that you get up and you get dressed and you go to work and you want to show the best that you have to offer because you're putting your name on it, you're putting your stamp on it. It's a representation of you, who you are, what you're about, and let the public see it. Let your coworkers see it. Let all of those who have to support you and your initiatives know that you love what you do, you appreciate them, and you want to give them the best that you have to offer every single day that you get up and you walk out of that door. A wise man was talking once and he told his story to a young boy. He said that there were two wolves always fighting inside us. One is filled with anger, hate, jealousy, and lies. The other wolf is filled with love, joy, truth, and peace. He said this battle rages inside of you and all men. The little boy thought about this for a moment and asked the old man a question. Which one of these wolves will win? And then the old man answered. And he answered by saying, the one that you feed. If you feed a positive attitude, a positive nature, that's what's going to grow inside you and that's what's going to be spread to others. I'd like to thank you.